you guys, welcome to Yummy Eats, and today we're back again to my kitchen and we'll be cooking today Filipino chicken adobo with chicken thighs. So first of all, you need to have some chicken thighs and obviously a bowl. And so the first thing you have to do is take out the chicken from this and place them in your bowl. So this one is, I went with the boneless chicken thigh, but usually I prefer when they have actually bone and skin. It's more delicious, but unfortunately the grocery store I went to only had this available. So what can you do, right? So you know, you have your chicken in your bowl. I'm just gonna wash my hands, just 1 second. Alright, so we got our clean hands. So the first thing you gotta do when you're gonna make a chicken adobo, one of the most all-time favorite that most Filipino eat in their household is chicken adobo, because first of all, it's very easy to make and there's only a few ingredients that you have to put. So the first thing I like to do is put some pepper. So some pepper, really depends on how much pepper you want to put in your adobo. I don't put too much salt. I would put a little bit of salt, so I use this Himalayan salt, so just a little pinch of salt, really. And then just give me 1 sec. Sorry, you don't have a thing. So then all you have to do, you can use your hands and then just twirl it around. You can use also your hands to twirl, mix it around, making sure that you have all the spices in there. And you next is just put some soy sauce. So this one, because we only have like 5 pieces of chicken thighs, we will put about just 1/4 cup, just this much soy sauce to marinate it. So we'll put the soy sauce there. I'm using this very light soy sauce from Costco. I like light soy sauce than dark soy sauce, but it really depends on the preference. And just to make it a little bit garlicky, actually, I'm going to use this garlic paste. It's more better, but sometimes if you don't have garlic paste, you can use natural garlic, or you know, garlic powder is also okay. So let's marinate that. And one of actually the key to adobo is basically having lots of garlic and lots of onion when you actually start cooking it. So we have our soy sauce now. Now of course we need to put the vinegar. So I do mix the vinegar that I put in my adobo. So I would put this rice wine vinegar, it's just more tasty. And also, so I put a little bit of 1/4, not too much vinegar because I don't want it to be too sour. I find that when you put too much vinegar in the adobo, it gets a little bit sour, which it really depends on your preference. If you want it to be sour, why not? So I'll put some vinegar for the mix, and then you can also add a little bit of sugar. Some people like to put a little bit of sugar, but I don't want mine to be sugary taste, so I put a little bit of chili instead. You know, it's not really good with my spice tolerance, but I do put a little bit of spice. And maybe one of this day I should make a video of one video, somebody was making a video of improving their spice tolerance day by day. Maybe I will take that 30 days challenge of building my spice tolerance, right? Why not? So once you did put all of that, you could be able to add a little bit of sugar if you want later on. And the last thing that you have to prepare when cooking the adobo is, where is it? Oh, here it is. So you need to have, you need to have bay leaf when you're cooking your adobo. So it tastes pretty good. And sometimes I do like to Alright, so we're gonna start cooking now the adobo that we just marinated earlier. So I was just heating up some oil. Now our oil is pretty heat up. Alright, so our onions are now are browning, and it's starting to be translucent. And I put also some bay leaves on the mix, so really you can put. I really like eating adobo, especially with thighs and also with chicken wings. I just like the bony and the fatty part of the chicken. So now, because our onion is already browning, we will add now the marinade. So we just basically put it all together just like this. If it's a little bit too vinegary, alright, so if you find adobo a little bit salty, you may add some little bit of water to it, and that's it. And basically you just let it simmer for a while until you see some browning on the chicken. And if you want it less of if you less liquidity, so you let it simmer more so that it becomes more like, you know, thick sauce on the chicken. And again, I told you earlier, if you want a little bit of sweetness tone to it, you could add a little bit of sugar, but that's really somebody's preference. And you could add a little bit more pepper if you want it to be more peppery. So basically that's basically how you make an adobo chicken. So I'll show you at the end what it looks like. I can smell, it smells so good now. So you can see it's starting to brown now. So pretty much the adobo chicken is almost cooked. Just making sure that you just want to make sure that the chicken is cooked all the way through, but pretty much it's supposed to look like this. So that's pretty much your chicken adobo, and you just smash it with rice and you're all set. Add a plate of rice here. Well, our adobo chicken is already cooked. We're just gonna put a little one here on top of the rice. Soak some a little bit of that sauce, and obviously we'll get a little bit of onions. Wow, would you look at that? Okay, awesome. Let's take a look and taste what it tastes like. So let's take a little bit of bite. So I got some of the adobo chicken with a little bit of rice. Let's taste it. So some onions, a little bit of rice. It's too hot. Delicious. It always tastes good when it's hot, and also when it comes with rice. Obviously by itself, I usually don't like adobo chicken, but I like it when it has rice. So good. So definitely, if you're going to try this recipe, definitely show it in the comment. And if you like this content, click the subscribe button, like, and so I can have definitely, if you like this content and wants to learn more Filipino recipe and other recipe from around the world, don't forget to give us a recommendation in the comments below. Click subscribe at the bottom, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you will always know if there's a new adventure in the Yummy Adventure. Bye.